suddenly after a long time, at least, issues related with students have become political. It means that there will be some intervention. Mr. Gupta, are you happy that this issue has acquired a political language?
I'm not so sure about it. I think the matter is real. The cutoffs have been going very high since the time NTA took over in 2019. What needs to be addressed is if after scoring 720 out of 720, you don't get AIMS Delhi, what is the credibility of the exam? If you still have to take out a lottery to decide who would get in and who would not, what is the point? Just might as well use board exam results, do a lottery, and decide who gets to go into the best colleges of the country. NTA was specifically created to conduct exams around the country. NEET is a very, very big exam. The quality of the exam is getting compromised. It's almost like in a cricket field, the boundary line, the straight boundary line is 64 meters away. That is the minimum distance. If you keep it at 32 meters and you have an India-Pakistan match in which every ball is hit for a six, you can say, the organizing body can say it was the same for both, but no, the quality of the game got compromised. Similarly, the quality of exam has been compromised with the kind of papers which NTA has been setting, and that has to be put to a full stop.
I am also joined by Ghanshyam Tiwari, founder, PIindia.org, parliamentarian with Innovators, and some Harvard Kellogg IIM. I really don't need to get into his profile, but everyone knows he's an educationist. So, Mr. Tiwari, can we put this NEET row in a perspective, which a common man can understand, which has caused so much of heartburn among students and families?
Good evening, Karthikeya, to you, the viewers, and my fellow co-panelists. Three things are important in this context. One, India, most people who come from a middle-class background, poor background, look at education as their passport to success. And in that, two careers that have been legendary among middle-class families have been career as an engineer or career as a doctor. NEET exam is a great initiative that has created a vision for those students who aspire to become doctors. And the number of students since the exam came in 2016 has gone from roughly 7 lakh to now 25 lakhs. These are the number of aspirants. So there's a huge responsibility that NDA carries to ensure that the exam is conducted with the due process and the most meritorious students are selected as a process. And when this responsibility is not taken seriously, you are encountered with the situation that we encounter today, that students are complaining. There are clear irregularities that are emerging from the results. And once the irregularities emerge, then every aspect of the exam is under scrutiny. For example, why did the results come sooner than when it was required? Why are the marks, why have some students received marks that are not possible in the format of the exam? Why certain students at certain centers have topped, or the number of toppers itself? As these number of issues emerge, it begins anxiety in a country where, unfortunately, a lot of students end up taking, either finding themselves in depression or taking some serious steps which they shouldn't take as a result of results. So it is important that the government, the previous education minister, the current government, the government who is come to power, should respond in a very clear way such that the anxieties are arrested. And at the same time, we have to appeal as people in public life to every student and every family that no exam in the world is worth putting your life on the line. So it is important that the anxieties of students is also arrested, and it is at the same time important.
Okay.